He certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. And it's the 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Kevin Pillar, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Ryan Barucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
I didn't know for that long.
Kevin Pillar.
Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swinging out of his shoes.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. It's starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 1-1 is blasted out to left center.
And
this
it's
one's
gone.
Deep and not coming back. Gone! So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Because you didn't save it, that's why. Garner's lead off, second DJ Mayhew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Yeah, Garner lead off, DJ Mayhew second. And Judge third, Stanton's fourth, and fifth is Boak.
And he falls behind 0-2.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the singer from the offensive standpoint. That's what they
Oh, someone got injured?
And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hit replace.
First pitch on its way.
Hit replace.
Here's the 0-1.
Well, you know he's tired. You need to replace him. You need to put your backup catcher in. Your players are tired. You need to take Sanchez and your shortstop out.
And this one gets away.
Yeah, put your backup catcher in. Yeah. Have him back last.
Two-strike pitch was obviously to get him the fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there.
There's a kid again.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You need to take your shortstop out for that dude.
That'll bring up Buster Posey. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
And that probably change your lineup. You put Stanton in cleanup. You didn't do it.
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
I don't win one enough.
And another foul ball.
I hit a home run already.
Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Fine time I go to the Blue Jays Stadium, we'll never play this team ever again. Won't play them in the playoffs. Or I'll never play this team ever again. The next season.
To build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging really good right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Debro, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish and big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now,
What?
I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that
What about
week,
my SmackDown?
you just know you're locked in.
Huh?
They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a
What
nice
about
little
SmackDown?
streak.
Michael Chavis
The main event was
is in with 2
Wall
away
Street
as he
Star.
takes a ball 1-0.
That Range and Rollins team against Owens and Orton. Wait, Seth Rollins and Range won. Cause I was on. Freaking watch with Daniel Bryan. Too much stereo. On a hard fucking pen.
This is a spot you really don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
be
hard
in
fucking
with a
pen. I
great
done with the
hitter
whole
like that.
fucking
You can't
match.
just lay one in
He
there,
didn't
but
tap
you
on the bell
also
on and he
don't
does a
wanna
hard
run
pen
the
after.
count to 3-0.
2-0, here it is. High in the air out to center field.
I don't know, I was in a long time. It just,
We'll get there.
I took away his resistance, so.
The Red
Yeah,
Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run.
yeah, he doesn't.
Bottom
I
of the
got
first
rid of
inning,
it.
now 1-0 Boston.
No, I got rid of resistance. So he won't be able to use it for submission or pinfall.
Chris Sale will be on the bump for game 2 of the
I did
series.
submission
What's your
first.
take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher.
I was running
Looking
after
through
it.
his stats, and one thing
After
jumped
that,
out at me,
I was
a
about to get another
solid
finisher soon, but then he did a hard pen after like he
coming into
countered.
this start. That tells me a couple of things.
Well, 'cause
One,
how you got
he's not
out of
afraid
bell
to
walk
throw
with
strikes,
your hard
and
pen?
2,
No, but
when
he was
does
still on the
throw
ground,
strikes,
and he does like a
throws
hard
the
pen
ball,
counter.
he still gets people out. It'll be
And there's
fun
like
to
a
watch
weird
this guy
fucking
work in this one
animation
today.
shit.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. He'll
Styles
lead things
beat
off
Luke
here in the bottom
Harper.
half of the first.
That was a freaking
Guys,
easy
this Red
match.
Sox ball club entering play here tonight.
Andreas beat Caruso. That was actually a kind of good match. Caruso made a lot of counters. He was actually doing good game match because he counted every fucking shit. And some shit all hard because they count a lot and you can't do anything. Like,
This team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are
you know,
walking
why
to
is
the
this
plate
speed
with a swagger.
guys?
Their pitchers are
Kalisto's
taking them out
speed.
and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Hit on the ground is short.
Like Owens, I
And the
dominate
off-balance
long.
throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Yep. They pinned Randy Orton. Which makes sense. Orton was supposed to get pinned.
Settling in now, Joe
Okay, what makes sense
He'll
Owen
get
get
his
pinned and
first
why he's the
opportunity in
captain?
this one.
For people don't understand.
And now pitch on the way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Do I have 5 home runs with Blake Garner dead?
Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Gary?
looking to get on base and keep this first inning
I
alive.
have 5 home runs with Blake Garner already.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Because the dome is open again in Toronto. It's open late in the season.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
In the game.
Swinging and missing as he's down on strikes. It's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Right.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff
Ooh,
walk.
can't swing at dumb pitches.
Down 0-2 to a guy with as much weapon with 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good. He has some trouble with it.
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, it's a good slider. I don't think it's only the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Stepping up now. 0-1 for him here in this one.
1-1.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Hey, try to stay on me too.
Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah.
3-0 now.
This guy's so good if we can see him. Hit a whole run opening day, hit a 3-run shot, and hit 2-run shot last game. We just love this stadium. He
And that
That's
misses
4 pitch
for
one.
4, So it's first and second now with only one away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Devers at second. Vasquez is over at first with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's not.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now that's popped up to panic covering. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And it's gone. Now, to do a 4-count fastball.
You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot out of it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next, the dangerous power threat, Lourdes Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. We'll take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Yeah. I just know because of where the animation is.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Sales ready. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 out, nobody on. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
No.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's that.
The hell? He messed up on a pickoff?
Zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Have you been out?
Swinging a ground ball to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now he has 34 home runs this season. Staying. We have to face the Yankees soon.
Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Ooh, it's a pretty good defense.
For a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Riding in, Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
You probably said him to run, dog. You keep on making your base running mistakes.
Swing and
dumbass.
there it goes.
They'll come and hurt you. You don't get a hanging slider to Bogaerts.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he's given up
If
2 long
Bogaerts
balls
can be
in
like
just
past
2 1/3
Martinez.
innings of work. So it seems
What,
as though they might have his
the
number here.
average?
Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Another guy, his out was still 570.
See if they show that for me for the Blue Jays. And that's gone.
Left field and deep. Look at this.
I only had 3 home runs in this game because he's on the mound. That's why.
Yeah, but he didn't hit any home runs yet. Martinez. What is he doing?
Jay has been struggling too. He's been swinging hits. I've been seeing good pitches, just fly outs.
As the Red Sox open it up even
Back-to-back jacks. And I'm playing lefties a lot too. My hitters all good against lefties, but I was playing the best starter who was the All-Star game starter when I played last game. But every time I face him, I did good against him. This is the first time he actually shut me out. But he didn't get the win because it's 4-0. All my runs are by whole runs.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
4-0.
The wind up and the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, fuck.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Red Sox losing 3-1. Yeah, they have them out. Like, the Red Sox start with certain pitchers in this game. They start Rodriguez. On Dark State, he got a 12-point ERA. He get 9 home runs in 3 games there. That's not Rodriguez.
From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
What baseball starts like we do DraftKings.
Into the box.
Why is that guy warm up in the bullpen? You go change it right down there and I don't swing at it.
The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 11 home runs, and 44 RBIs.
I thought that guy was a starter. And he's in the bullpen.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Vasquez, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Dog, you know I never swing on the first pitch ever. I do a whole game without swinging the first pitch most of the time.
3 runs already home here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. At the plate, Rendell Gritcher, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Up next is Danny Jansen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, on the mound.
Sail into the windup. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors.
And the Road Show. Okay, no one will be batting 500.
In now, Kevin Pillar.
Chris Davis sucks, Darth.
He'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.D. Martinez would be next. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Now to the plate, Jonathan Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Looking to drop one down.
Fucking asshole.
Contact, 1-2.
Being a fucking asshole. You wanna get hit in the fucking head? Try to bunt. Fucking asshole.
Misses, ball 2.
He fucking hit that bunt and get a single. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if he did. You don't bunt when you have no hit. That shouldn't be illegal. You're not allowed to bunt if you have no hit. Baseball need to make a rule of that. You're not allowed to bunt if you have no hits in the game. Shouldn't be allowed. Never should.
Here's Joe Panic. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All the other baseball players are getting hot. Martinez can't do nothing. And he just had a hot April.
Wind up and the 0-1.
And now he's like, just don't do nothing.
By him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch forward.
He's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Perfect bunt.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. 3-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I was seeing a ball fall. Fuck. It's so gay. Come on, 3-0 and full strike 1, strike 2.
So that's a good job.
But I would swing for good pitches. They're not like right down the middle. Those are damn
Xander
sinker.
Bogaerts now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. And
that's gone.
Contact there as this ball is belted high in the air.
They sent out a game.
Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. His 2nd home run of the game as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tanner Roark, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 14, batter.
Stepping in now,
Pedro doesn't bat, though.
Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball.
Pedro don't bat in this game.
Nobody's in baby street.
He doesn't have a pitcher bat, though.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez is under it. 2 gone. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Red Sox 5, the Jays nothing.
I'm pulling 6-0 lead.
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks,
Tampa
Matt.
in your
In between
game.
innings,
They're
I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said
Dogs have 15 more buttons. You don't hit more than him with the Twins when you're doing them. You're going to lead with like 25 of them.
So it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That game's at 4 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
What inning are you in?
Now the pitch.
You're losing 1-0?
There to get it is Pedroia. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up
Big chance of the fourth. I knew it was in the
and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Striding forward now, Oscar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Nice strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bichette rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and the deficit is cut to 4 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Hey,
Nice
doesn't go down
there.
run, but go down to run. Hey, all because of fucking
He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Something. Now I want to show how bad he is, because all today does.
In the dugout.
He gives him a fucking base run. People don't understand how.
Randall
Makes a
Grichuk at the
fucking
plate
little
now.
toy.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been
Now you forced the
incredibly
bullpen to
efficient
come
so
in.
far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70%
No
of the
bullpen
batters
suck.
he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
There's a drive out to
Hey,
left
it's a
center
fall. All
field.
because they get one base runner. That's all it does. Like, it's so
But
gay.
he's in there as a run will
Yeah,
score
it
on
doesn't
the play as
happen.
well.
No mistake when he was sitting
Like, they're more
up.
aggressive when they get a
Fastball
base
missed the
runner.
plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivered
It's
the hard
5-2
hit
game,
last
yeah.
time.
Fuck. No cells. You're not even throwing bad pitches.
Down to the plate, Danny Jansen. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Should not hit too shot this guy. That was fucking. Don't want this fucking game gate shit like that will happen.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. From the stretch.
Nope. Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there.
Fucking blind? What a beautiful slider.
That's one of those that could go either
What a fucking beautiful slider, fucking not working, but no, they over here is fucking blind. So fucking blind.
Got him. And that's
Ain't you? Strike 5. Yeah.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding his zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Well, he still can get outs, strikeouts.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder back to the mound.
Rondo just walked way too much now.
First gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Pitch to him. And then it's the home run anymore. Real Martinez on getting good pitches. He does get singles and get walked. He's either walk or singles. He does get.
He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, man. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Right.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Are you showing awesome? Is he playing the Orioles? Yeah. How are you fighting against the Orioles?
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's
I play
1-1.
fucking almost everything. I've always won. Easy. I don't have yards, you can't score.
He gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
Pitching staff
And
is
he'll put
terrible.
this away for the second out.
Wait, Brewers.
Now that's
Oh, fucking
Alex Verdugo.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 0-1 on its way.
How many pitches he threw?
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That's why it's not a lot of pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
You don't
And
look
on 0-2 he misses
his
with
pitch
the
count.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home
Actually,
plate.
72 pitches. Yeah. Diamond Dog's in a 7. 7 or 8.
This is hit high in the air out
8.
toward left
Yeah, it's
center.
way too rough.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go
So
down
I
1-2-3.
always have pitchers.
They're still
Every
out
time
in
a pitch
front,
goes for 4 innings,
5-2.
they always have 50 pitches or more. That's a good thing. You never want to have like below like 35. That's way too low.
And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the
Yeah, I got no hits, and they'll throw like 40.
It's very rare. And only that will happen if they have a no-hitter or perfect.
Yeah, and that's no, and mostly that average will be 40 pitches. It won't be like 40 like most people. Yeah.
That's usually because they're throwing strikes the whole time. They're not throwing balls. We have swings, so we don't strike out.
No balls and a strike.
We're not throwing balls. And we're not fouling anything off.
Sorry, 9 pitches I threw with Sal's, but Sal only threw 72 pitches.
Chased a low ball there, and he's
Oh, my pitch only threw 72 pitches and Barnes 6 innings.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
We just need 2-1. My offense is garbage all of a sudden.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag
Those home run.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way.
He's the only guy who used to he has a whole run free.
One out, nobody on.
The catchers, you know.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Gets him 2 down.
There you go, you can get a double.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball in
That's pretty simple.
I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat.
He did that thing.
Stay with it though, and then make the out.
First in an error, come on.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had
I had 6 hits and 4 home runs. And the rest was 2 singles. By Boyer and Bogart. Bogart's 3 of my 6 hits.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Oh, you don't want to get back in because the bullpen sucks. And they keep on throwing walks. You just need to get a big hit.
Walk, and next guy's gonna hit a double play like this.
You know, you need a big hit. You're swinging good pitches, just everything's just out. That's the way baseball is sometimes.
I've been walked like probably 8 times in this game. I get walked.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
You could punt them over, maybe.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul.
You could pitch hit and put a better burner in though.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those.
And nothing but a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger reverted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
Why did that even tell me to pitch hit?
Because it's 2-1. I think he can do 1 minute. How many pitches do?
They're basically telling me to butt.
Digging in is the outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
It's for like 80...
My closer didn't get saved in the last game. He never came in. Cause he's tired. He was tired. I didn't want to put him in. I would have put him in if I gave a base runner, but I didn't. That's perfect. He might miss the bare hand. Nope. This is fun. Running third. It's not fast. Pull a sack fly. That's the only other issue. Unless you hit deep center field or something, but if you don't hit,
don't play now. That's all. I'm trying to avoid don't play. It gives.
But you can get in. If you hit center field, you might get in this barrier. If you hit the left field, if you hit to left field, you can't go to home with 23 speed. Unless, you know.
I will walk in and face
Hot
that.
shot toward third.
I will pitch this guy.
But it's
They
out of
pitch
his
to
reach
him
and into the outfield.
for
So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy
I
ever
don't
look
like
bad at the dish?
He's like
I mean, really doesn't.
bad at it, learn score this.
Throwing out multi-knock games
He's the
daily.
best hitter.
It's going to be a fight to the
Deck
finish
is
right
suspect. He's kind of hot, but he's free to
There he goes. That's tight.
that would tie it. Definitely tie it.
As the first pitch to him is in there
He's gonna be
for
sick.
strike one.
Like, if you hit,
You pitch Rosario. I would have walked him. The CPU's retarded. You walk more
down
makes
the
success.
line.
I don't know if he
This'll
said.
be a foul
No, reason why
ball
team
as
don't
he's
play
behind
him.
0-2 now.
suspects.
Yeah, they Cestabits.
And plus, you can get a double play. Any force out too. Like,
Nothing in 2 count.
Yeah, you
And
can
the
force that so
pitch.
you can go to home on if it's ground ball. You don't have to go to second or first. You can fall home and get double
5-2
play.
our score as we play inning number 7.
yeah, you took the pitch out after a sack five.
Chase the 0-2
The
fastball.
pitch
It's
out
1-2.
face Cestabits.
Textbook waste
That's
pitch
what
right
get the
there.
lead.
Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hit 3 at-bats to this
That's why
point.
they suck. The bullpen is garbage. You already signed up for this one. 0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
This will be a single.
And it finds its way through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
That's true.
Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning, and this one come through.
It's ridiculous.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Grounded down the third baseline. The tag gets 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Red Sox 5, the Blue Jays 2. Sliding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
It's out, guys.
Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
Maybe once a day, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
He capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, what a play! And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the
play by
Chavis.
Chavis.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Play 5 progressing.
Randall Bridger, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
That's not.
Turned on that one and crushed it.
That's why I'm playing playoff my game over. I found something. I found NXT Superstar with him. I found most of them out heads, but the only problem is they need DLC or something.
Yeah, if he's gonna pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's gonna have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
I found Seth Rollins, new Seth Rollins, and I got a new Randy Orton too. I got it from the guy I downloaded my Superstars.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away.
I've been on SmackDown. What was the main event?
Two and two.
Oh, yeah, we are looking. What NXT War Game? For War Games, we're a week away from. A War Game will be at Survivor Series next Sunday.
1, 2, 3, go the Blue Jays.
A week away from Survivor Series. Let's see Team SmackDown kick Team Raw. Team SmackDown is on Dominate Raw.
Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
I already know who would be the final survivor for Team SmackDown. Final survivor should be Ali. He should be the final survivor. Dang.
Stepping up now, Michael Chavis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more.
What, fought New Day for the title? Because they beat him last week. Oh, the referee. Yeah, but this one's to fight the Fiend. Yeah. As long as they have a good title one, it's like there's no one fighting one.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one's a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
How did I get by him?
Here now is Rafael Devers as the first pitch misses.
He's not good at doing blocking. Cause look at his blocking ability.
What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the
yeah, he won. That was kick off. I don't know
really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yeah, the reason why. He fought Chad Gable. Or sorry, he really won't call his damn name. Yeah, no, I saw.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got an arrow.
It was like right on the beam.
It's probably the dirt Bateman. Mine's no mixer.
3-2 to count for Rafael Devers. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
the batter, number 50, second baseman.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. From the belt, kicks and deals.
What? You're an asshole. Fine, don't tell me.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down.
You know what I
gotta
want?
find a way to grind.
To kick your ass.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Because we don't have the money. No, we don't. No, we don't.
God, you need to save money for another stuff.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
You need a new house.
And this one's in the dirt. And nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Grandma's looking again.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen.
Grandma's looking again.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
They do their hot scroll, fuck.
From the stretch. And a
I'm
half-hearted
swinging bad pitches.
Trying to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I'm looking for a ball. I want to. There you go.
The other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
You never have patience.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo.
Come on, hit for your shot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Good picture right there, doing.
Rounded up the first baseline.
That's a base hit. That was score run.
This is past him down the line. A fair ball.
What
And on the error, a run is going to score. Well, he thought about going for third.
I circled third and he went back. Cause they messed up. Cause I didn't have him going third right away. But then I did change it because I saw him miss that, but then he didn't go. I think cause the game was doing this stupid thing going back to second when I changed it. But he still never communicated. At least I got running, but like, what the fuck is that?
For the whole time I was talking to her, I didn't even know she wasn't.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cause like,
He had third when he was going.
I did third right here.
Yeah, and it said that he was going third the whole time.
Yeah, no.
And then he went back to second on his own, and that's when he went back to third. Like the game messed up.
Yeah, and then I knew I would have been out at third. That's why I went back to second. Cause he had no momentum. Then they threw this. I should have went to third. No, they threw the first. Should have went to third and see made a bad throw. Cause that would have been a harder throw than me going back. That is whatever. I gotta run it.
First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners. Strike zone.
I'm doing NXT.
Set with the 0-1.
There's nobody out on the first base.
You're not doing
Seats down the
NXT?
right side as the count will move to 0-2.
You just skip NXT. I already probably got my pay-per-view. Next pay-per-view is Backlash. That's what I'm gonna do. Didn't they have like a Royal Rumble match in the game? And how was the Royal Rumble match?
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
He's so good now. Getting a yard down.
Not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. Swing a line drive. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Put my closer on that. Great.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
And it's gone.
1 out, nobody on.
Now I just got a big push and lead for your closer. That's just
Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Joe Panic. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I'm be off like every day this week.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's bad.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches
Yeah,
right there
ball.
in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
I can't find. Oh, I found something dark. Oh, you want to see it?
Sam Gaviglio
It might be
enters
disturbing.
from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
So I sent it to the group. The PlayStation group or just to you?
Ready for another chance.
I don't know what happened if you download that shit. I don't know what the...
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball.
That's what I found when I was typing her name. I was like, what the fuck?
That evens it up 1-1.
I'm like, how did someone download that? Like, should that get reported? Well, because I type referees, it's all these anime ref. Because Japan. It's like Japan. They probably won't do nothing because Japan. It's a Japan game. Because like anime.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strike out
that one baseball game that was in Japan had sex dolls in the fans.
but I'm pretty sure the replay umpire was reading him up.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi.
Yeah, in the Japan game.
Hard up the middle. And into center field as he supports a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit.
Big error game.
Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard to single up the middle.
If we get forward.
Watch your lips right there, Dan.
Because you should have got out. Because you didn't throw it.
Error. errors in this game. Way too many errors.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch clock is taken low and away for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Should put it in. Let me put it in. Put it in my left feet.
You don't make any errors.
I only one in this game.
Yeah, where are you making errors? You're not dead last.
I'm third in defense now.
Third?
Yeah, the Bogarts don't make errors no more.
I was already in it, but then lately he's been making
Since I moved his stuff, I haven't made errors with him.
And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat.
That's on me.
Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Yeah. I hate those plays.
Darwin's Hernandez will come on to make his.
I got tired breaks in for Dongo. I called down one from the guy I got. I found like all the people from, and everybody would work. Everyone have a head. There's not one person that will not have a head. The only issue is you might get maybe the DLCs, but everybody downward there's very DLCs.
The Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning, and he'll get in there safely. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when
I just need to find the rest of the place.
Yeah, he's going to have to start taking some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled his last time through.
What? That arrow starts everything. What the fuck? I need to get 8 runs to Seattle.
I don't know why they didn't bunt. I would have bumped.
On its way.
You know, in this situation, you almost have
The
to
thing
pitch
is,
like
like
there's
5,
no
you can get 5 to 3 with 2 outs and hit 2 in a
shot.
shot.
The lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-0. Shot toward right center.
The guy at second base is 6 feet.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
First.
Up the edge.
How do you let that guy get a freaking shutout, Angels?
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Oh, he's done. You can't put him in yet? You have to face one more batter?
Standing in now,
Oh, damn it.
Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
So I hate that rule. Because I couldn't put my closing last game. I would have made him got 1 out, but I couldn't. He was tired. I didn't want to put him in.
Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, that's how Gators move in.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fastball just inside.
Well, tying run on deck.
Bah.
He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball. He didn't miss it.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out.
Patman.
Next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Big Doug. Leave me and my Dick Doug
Takes
alone.
the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Oh, Brandon Belt is batting.
Finally gets the first pitch strike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Shut up.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Yeah, it's women for you. That's what women do.
Shut the fuck up, Logan.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You a hypocrite. Oh, it was only $1. Shut up.
Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I do not.
Oh, the White Sox came back and won.
Ah, yeah. See, you did
Check him out.
Ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go that has been played with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Really?
And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third and goal. Now they've cut the lead down to 2.
Why do we tag one another that?
Kevin Biggio.
Look at that, it's like 5?
Yeah.
Oh, look, a little tiny game.
I'll keep my third and it's like 2 hours. I don't help you. Hey, that's so stupid.
2 for 10.
Because a base hit was scored, that guy was scored. And now, if it was 4-3, I'll pass it. But they probably should have pitched.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Verdugo backing up on it.
Oh my fucking god.
He makes the catch.
Yeah, because I hate that guy.
Make it up safely to third, so they're at the
This is my closer. My closer didn't allow these base runners, so came in and he should lose a pitch hit.
Danny Jansen. He needs to make something happen.
He's like W, they watch main event. I'll get that.
Hard liner to center
Oh
field.
fuck.
He delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third.
What the fuck are we doing? Because I didn't put my clothes stuck in it. We did everything.
It doesn't matter. Just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels.
We can get one run though. Still. He's a new pitcher. This guy's 0 for 4. He's 0 for 8 in the series. That means he definitely needs a pitch hitter.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to the final strike tonight.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the
Hey God, that doesn't fall.
Put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale picks up his league-leading 13th win. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight.
How do you make his debut?
Zach and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Yeah, he played with Easy Giants.
You fuck 19 lead. We're talking complete shutout. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Kershaw. You won 14, I got a complete game shutout.
Why? Really?
How is it in the DOC for what? There's a certain material they use, and since you don't have the DOC, you can't have your edits.
That's fucking retarded. What? How much that cost?
The Seattle Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 8-2. Charlie Morton got the win, his sixth so far this year.
Crush our boss. With no decision.
The win was their seventh in a row.
How can these beat the Braves?
Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of the home crowd, 14-3.
See, they ain't trades.
The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. The Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they got
I don't really need it though.
the Astros 1-0. They continue